Very good morning to everybody. Myself and Neil, we're sitting here at Wild Dog Dam. We've been sitting here for the last 20 minutes just to listen to the morning chorus. You can hear there's some baboons calling in the background. There's some francolins. We're hoping to hear some leopards that we did hear last night. Both of us heard a leopard calling from our homes. So it could be the Wanga male, it could be the Shirombi female. We're going to make sure we check this area very well this morning, see if we can pick up either of those leopards. Maybe the Mbiris came back. But let's hang around the lodge, move around the north and the center a little bit and just see what we can find.
We spoke a bit about it the other day, how the giraffes deal with these big thorny trees. And here's a good example as we watch this female tuck into this old acacia tree. You watch how she's delicately picking away the leaves with her lips, and you'll see there, look how the eyelashes protect her eyes as she moves into this tree. It's a beautiful setting here in the mist with these zebras and giraffe. It's amazing how often you see zebra with giraffe and associating with each other. I'm sure our guests in South Africa know we even have a band called Zebra and Giraffe, but they really do seem to enjoy each other's company. They obviously benefit from each other's great senses, but it's a nice mixture of different colors with them. The nice blotches of the giraffe, the black and white of the zebra. It's a good match.
After searching around the lodge for Shirombi and Wanga male, we decided to give up and try and find the Mbiris. And voila, here they are, guys, back from the Timbavati, back from their jaunts. Let's see what they're up to. I think they might go and drink at that quarry over there. It's always good to have our resident pride back. Add something to the concession when you know you go out every morning or you go out every evening and the Mbiri pride is around. We're hoping the rest of the pride is going to come down and drink here. The light is perfect. Patience does pay off. Hopefully the rest will come down and drink. So nice to see the reflections in the water. The sun is just in the perfect spot. can see they're drinking a lot, so they've obviously walked quite a lot last night. This is the first proper water they've found.
The female battalier eagle sitting up in this dead tree here. You can tell it's a female by looking at the colors on her wing. So the females will have two blocks of light color. So you got a top light gray block leading into black and then a white block at the bottom of her wing. The male will only have one block of light color on his wing. So you can tell the difference between the male and female just by having them at rest like this. It's one of our snake eagles in this area, and they have incredible eyesight, often being the first bird to show us a carcass.
Nice big herd of buffalo. It's been a very, very productive morning. You know, if you just zoom into this male here, it doesn't look like he has any horns actually, he's just got the boss. Just where that little calf is coming past. He's obviously lost the horns in fighting, or that's a real old bull.
Beautiful little calves in the group. Yeah, the lilac-breasted roller flying above us. There's two oxpeckers on the back of that buffalo. Those are young oxpeckers. You can still see there's no color on their face. Healthy buffaloes are said to have between 10 and 20,000 ticks on their body. That's a huge amount of ticks, so these birds definitely do a good job on removing a lot of those parasites.
Grumps.
Yeah, I think it's a grumpy one. Got some fresh female lion tracks heading towards Kokomoya Dam there. We drove a bit further past the dam into these first open clearings. And this looks like the eldest lioness from the Koppies pride. Definitely some suckle marks if I zoom in on her nipple area there. So her den site, we believe, is just on the left here. Also in a drainage line. So we've got definitely 2 lionesses with young cubs at the moment from this pride. We heard this brown hooded kingfisher while sitting with this lioness, so nice to see it. Despite its name, it's a kingfisher that'll eat more on insects, very small reptiles, and I've even seen them with a mouse in their beak. So that's why they're out in the woodlands here, compared to always being around the water.
One thing we've realized after doing this for over a month now, just how intimate you become with the animals and how much more focused you do become on the animals and what the animals are doing. You know, when you do have guests, it is lovely to have guests, but you're obviously working on the needs of the guests and what the guests want. And you're not necessarily coming back to the same animals every evening and every morning. And what we found by doing these virtual safaris is we've been able to focus on specific animals. And the Koppies pride and the Orphan males have been probably predominantly our main focus. And when we started over a month ago, you know, none of these females had dens yet. They were pregnant. And how it's progressed is we have an idea where their dens are. We're starting to see suckle marks. So it really makes you more intimate with them, and you get a lot more detail from being around these lines. And it's actually really special.
Sounds like there's a herd of elephants in the drainage line. That's why she's looking so intently in that direction. That's probably close to where her cubs are. You can see how she's just focused on that area, just making sure everything's fine there. Yeah, these elephants in this thicket here that's keeping the lion's attention. I don't think I've seen mother predators being incredibly brave in what they chase off from their den sites, but I don't even think this lioness will take a chance trying to chase an elephant off. I don't know if you've seen that, Al, but I haven't seen it, no. So she just got to sit and listen. I wouldn't say it's an overly popular place for elephants to be, so I think that's just 2 bulls that are in here. They're just moving through this area, going to feed her a bit, then they'll probably move off. A lot of the trees in this thicket are called Mbiri trees, so it's not a heavily browsed tree by the animals. They do eat them. Elephants usually use them to sort of detox their body, cleanse themselves, because it is quite poisonous for humans. It will kill you if you take in a lot of that milky fluid from these trees. But the elephants actually use it as a medicinal purpose, so who knows, they might be in here for that.
Well, I think that brings us to the end of our drive. What a spectacular drive. Waking up this morning to the mist, to the dawn chorus around Wild Dog Dam. Our plan worked out. We got the Mbiri pride, had a fantastic sighting of the Mbiri pride drinking in that quarry. And then we got that big herd of buffalo. And then to end off, the Koppies female and 3 bull elephants drinking at Kokomoya Dam. What a great morning. And thanks, Neil. That was fantastic.